Alrighty, welcome to the next game between safT playing the green Protoss and AliFoRiA playing the white Zerg. Woohoo, what a nice refreshment. Oh my god, okay, we badly needed this. So Ali, Ali had Protoss all the time, and now he's Zerg, and finally set his Protoss so he can show what he's capable of. Yeah, a bit of lag here, so the other observer, I think, will have to leave anytime soon because game is not so enjoyable, of course, with this lag. Okay, safT is opening up with either a proxy gateway here, some proxy gateways, or a mid-build rush. We will see. Okay, proxy gateways. So, okay, it's quite nice, especially against Zerg, who is going on with a choke. At least I am really hoping that this will be a proxy gateways and not a forge and cannon defense, and then +2 nexus. safT could try gateways and then do some harassment anyway. Forge, okay. Alrighty. So Forge is up and running, and we'll see some defense here by safT, who will go on with a big macro game. Not bad, not bad. You can do that. You can of course do it, yeah, against Zerg, trying to get mass units and then with upgrades surprise your enemy. It's a feasible thing. It also depends on how many sunkens the other player has, but with like quick 222 upgrades and like I don't know, with about the supply of 140 mass goons and with one observer, you can really surprise your Zerg enemy. Okay, safT is getting up the choke. Both players getting up the choke. And then after that, we will see what the plan of safT is. Most probably big macro game, but you can also he can also surprise AliFoRiA with a big drop, about like 8 rivers. It's an option you can do against the Zerg who goes on with the choke, because these players tend to focus on the sunken colonies getting bigger and bigger, and not really deal with the drop defense. And this is a thing Terran players can also abuse by getting quick dropships and then unloading some firebats and marines here. Because most of the time Zerg players have only like 1 or 2 sunkens up there as a defense, and you can really surprise them by a quick firebat drop, which controlled correctly can really kill those drones. Okay guys, yeah, sorry for this. The game was too laggy and had to ask the other observer to leave. And right now the game can continue on without any slowing down, and it seems that Ellie is doing the normal thing. He's just, yeah, having a small choke and started to focus on getting some gas and to be able to produce hydras as it will be fast. Okay, nice move by safT. He doesn't, or he didn't go on with a big macro game, but started 2 stargates. So quick Corsairs will be produced to go on the hunt for overlords, and it's really annoying for the Zerg player because they have to produce overlords again. They can't produce drones, both because they are supply blocked and because they have to produce overlords, and of course this takes a lot of money, economy and so on. So it's always bad for the Zerg player to have Corsairs quite early in the game. But I need to highlight that Ellie is doing a nice job with this quick hydrogen. So by the time the Corsairs arrive, he will have quite a few hydras to protect the overlords, but he will need to keep the overlords next to the hydras. Okay, the hunt begins. This overlord feels very sad, but AliFoRiA has to save these hydras for the next overlords. So this one goes down, and now we'll have to use the hydras to protect the other overlords. Okay, so the Corsairs are doing a nice job. They are really finding those overlords that are alone and not being supported by anything. So another overlord is going down, and AliFoRiA gets supply blocked at the moment. He really tries to protect at least this overlord, and this is very annoying for him because, as I mentioned, he has to spend all his minerals on replacement overlords, some more hydras, so he cannot really produce newer drones, and his economy will be quite behind. Alright, so he manages to get at least 2 spores, and well, if I were him, I will just pull those overlords up right here and then have some hydras here and here as well. Anyway, it's alright. safT is gathering up newer Corsairs. Oh my god, quite a few of them. Well, that's an amount, and once upgraded, he doesn't have an upgrade yet, but once +1 upgrade is ready, these overlords go down really easy, so it just takes a few seconds. But right now these Corsairs were not microed correctly, and safT lost a few. So as Corsairs do splash damage, it's not advisable to keep the overlords really close to each other. You should always have quite a distance between them. Just you know, a little bit, not that much, because then they become harder to defend. But you need to have a bit of a distance because splash damage can really rapidly kill those overlords. Okay, game is being stabilized for Ellie, who manages to get a queen's nest. He wants to produce some queens, I guess, to slow down air units. While safT has his 1 upgrade ready on the attack and continues on with stargates, so he seems to be devoted to air units, and this is looking quite good. He's really controlling the map and uses these Corsairs to find any overlord they can kill, but they are kept under the so above the hydras, and safT didn't really manage to kill these overlords up there. They were really collected together, but Ellie did a nice job with these hydras and protecting them. Even though he got a bit supply blocked, he has the economy now to get overlords back faster and get more drones, get more hydras. But in the background, safT is starting off newer stargates and will go on carriers. It's a good thing to do, especially for the enemy being in the middle spot, so his main is quite vulnerable for attacks from the above. To be honest, this is looking good for safT now. He's getting mass cannons here. If I were in his place, I would also prepare some Dark Templars. It can be a surprise for the Zerg player. So some Dark Templars and Reavers here, and then you can feel safe sending all your carriers up here to kill the main. Where more and more carriers are being prepared. safT is gathering up slowly and oh my god, that overlord. Okay, that can be a game changer or game decider, so to say. Oh my god, that was a nice scout, and I think safT is really shaking his head, like he's really shaking his head at the moment. I was exposed, we must say that. Anyway, okay, he can still try. It's okay, because Ellie knows now what he's facing, and he started to make mass scourges, and he will have his hydras up here. But he can still do that, because if he brings carriers up here, he can surprise his enemy, because carriers quickly fly in and go on directly on the hive, can kill that. So these scourges are gathering up, and now he's going on with the attack. He's going in the wrong direction. Oh my god, that was a bit of a mistake there. So he lost one carrier, but still. Okay, one more to go. So second carrier is down. Okay, that's quite nice for Ellie. He was sending those scourges up towards the cannons, and he lost many. Oh, okay, nice micro there. safT managed to drop, or sorry, dodge some scourges, and they flew directly into the cannons. Still, it's a bit annoying, of course, for safT, who lost 2 carriers for free. So it's a bit slowed down, and it just takes some more time for him to get enough carriers to be able to kill the main. And also this defiler is really essential. Carriers are useless against hydras under swarm, who have 1/1 upgrades. Okay, hallucinated carriers. Those links burrowed will be really beneficial for Ellie. So he will be prepared in advance. He will know about this carrier advancement, and he can utilize his hydras quite effectively, especially with swarms. So once the swarm is out, and there it goes. So he sees now these carriers, and he will be prepared. So what safT might do is try to kill these hydras, and then after that go on with the attack on the hive. He decides to go further. He's going further now, but these spore colonies will of course start to attack them. He's coming on now the main and starts to attack the hive. Let's see if he manages to do that. Let's see if he has enough interceptors. Okay, so the interceptors are out. He's starting to attack the hive, but the problem is that these hydras are really on top of these carriers. Also the spore colonies are doing a great job, so he manages to kill these carriers, and well, I wouldn't be surprised if safT taps out GG. if a Zerg player is really up and running, so to say, has big economy, has lots of hydras, and you only have a few carriers, then it's not a good outlook for you, so to say. Anyway, safT decided to stay, and well, he managed to kill at least half of the hive as regards HP goes, so he can try and collect some more carriers to go on with the hunt for the main, and for the next time he might be able to take it down, because well, it won't have as much HP as originally it has. Ooh, okay, that looks horrific for safT. Okay, well, this is a nice drop. While safT is occupied here with the choke, those overlords are full of hydras and the defiler, I guess. So this is the beginning of the end. Nice move by AliFoRiA. This will really surprise safT, I think. He has only quite a few carriers here, so he won't really be able to defend. Hydras are all unloaded. They are starting the attack. The few cannons that were there went down easily, and these carriers of course don't have interceptors, so now these hydras are easily killing those units. So, okay, that's it. GG.